What's going on, fellas? How the hell are you? This is Islander. Welcome back to the island. All right, guys, we're going to be coming at you with a developer stream breakdown. All right. They had the developer stream earlier in the day. All right. They went over quite a bit of things. I was able to take some notes on some stuff that I wanted to go over with you guys. All right. If I didn't miss anything out of that developer stream, something you think I should have added to this, hit me up in the comment section or hit me up on Messenger. And we'll discuss that, all right, and what it's all about. Okay, after we're done with this, we'll probably go open up some special deliveries. I got some extra ones there, so we'll go ahead and do some of that and see what we get besides golden power cells. All right, so to start off with, they were going over a survey, guys, a survey that they had given us this past week, okay, asking us a lot of questions. Now, in that survey, there were a few questions that I caught and I wanted to bring up with you guys, all right. One of them was, should we make the fast bots slower and the slower bots faster? Now, before you go answering that question and throwing your information out there on a survey, keep in mind that Titans are out of the game, all right? And the last thing you want to do is be slowing down any bot that requires speed to get away from things. You're going to get yourself caught in a lot of pickles that way, guys. So I like speed in the game. I've always been a speed person. The faster the game has gotten, the more fun it is for me. But that is just my opinion, all right? And there is millions of others' opinions out there, and we each have our own, okay? That was one of the things that came up, all right? And as we go through this stuff, we'll be covering parts of the survey as we go through it. But I did want to bring that part up. One thing they did talk about already was the economy, all right? And we know that the economy has been in shambles since update 3.7. Now, the way they addressed it was that the formula for paying out silver has not changed from the very beginning. They're still dealing with the old formula, okay? I'm going to call Pixonic's hand on that because the economy was never bad until update 3.7. If y'all remember, that's when we were going to be able to get more bots and more weapons, all right? But we're going to have less silver and longer upgrade times. It was going to cost more silver and longer upgrade times. And at that time, the silver did take a hit, or the final payout did take a hit. Now we have new currency in the game, platinum, all right? Gold was always kind of tough to come by. Platinum is almost impossible to come by, all right? You're not going to earn it anywhere in the game other than over here in the daily task. It comes in the daily task and we get what we get. We watch a little video, we get a little bit of extra, okay? But that's it. It's not very much. I've been saving my platinum and y'all know why, and we're going to cover that in a little bit. But in other games that I have seen, in other games that I have played, all right, the low-end economy, which is what you use for upgrades, is plentiful, all right? We should be swimming in silver. We should have so much silver that we don't know what to do with it. We should have silver coming out of our ears. So much silver that we can upgrade our entire hangar, but we can't. Why? Because we're lacking gold, all right? Other games just do the same formula also. They give you so much of your resources that you can use for upgrade, but you cannot speed up anything unless you use a magic potion or gold or a gem or a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, whatever it requires to do your upgrade, and you must get that with currency. So that's how these other games tend to make money. On the other hand, we have a hard time getting our upgrade currency, all right, and we have a hard time getting our gold to upgrade it. I mean, everything is hard to come by, all right? And it's not just, silver, yes, you get lots of silver, but the upgrade prices are through the roof. So we end up having to wait for some kind of bone that the developers would throw us in the form of a 25% discount so we could try to take advantage and get our upgrades up to par. They're going to redo the formula, all right? And they're going to be running it kind of like the honor system, the honor point system that we have right now, all right? Where you're going to be going through and you're going to be doing different tasks to move up the ladder, okay? And as we do stuff, you're going to get certain prizes or certain amounts of silver for beacon captures, beacon liberations, all right? Kill streaks, damage, healing. All this stuff is going to go into a big barrel, and the factors are going to come out as to what we need to do to acquire the silver. So we'll be checking out this new formula as it comes out. Okay, guys, I do apologize for the slight little intermission I had right there. I had somebody walking up to my door, and I had to address that real quick. Okay, so I kind of forgot where I was. I think we were talking about the honor system. okay, and the way the silver is going to be played out. So looking forward to them doing that and finding out where we're going to be from there, okay? Now, we're going to move on a little bit, and we're going to talk about another, and that is going to be the matchmaking, guys, all right? The matchmaking has been an issue on both servers for some time, okay? And it all goes back to the player pool. And we have tested out the matchmaking before, all right? The matchmaking, as long as somebody is up to your par, up to your level, is dropping, at the same time, it's going to pitch you against that person, all right? The problem comes when the player pool is not as thick as it should be, okay? And we have different mods that people are playing on. So if you do not have another clan searching in domination and you drop, you're going to be pissed up against randoms, okay? If you have two maxed out clans that are dropping at the same time, then the system will pair it off against that other clan, okay? And free-for-all competition has gotten a lot thicker, a lot better. A lot of people were taking advantage of that 25%, and you can see a lot more of maxed out hangers coming on to the free-for-all mode, okay? So they're becoming a little bit more plentiful. And that is very refreshing for those of us at free-for-all that love the good fight. Okay, so when they merge the server, guys, and they are going to merge the server here in 2020, and it was brought up, that should fix the player pool, okay? The bad boys of iOS and the bad boys of Android are all going to jump into one big cesspool of violence, all right? And ready to take each other on to find out who are the badasses of this game. Okay, my friends in Steam, Game Room, Amazon, whatever y'all are playing on, y'all are still on the outside looking in. Apologies to you guys, all right? Hopefully later on they can figure it out, how to bring you guys in, and we can have the whole community in total in one big arena, okay? So when this happens, we're looking about maybe March, April, somewhere in there, guys, when they get ready to do the merger of some kind, okay? They're going to have to go in there. They're going to have to recode everything. And hopefully all this recoding fixes a lot of things, but we can expect a lot of bugs, okay? Bugs are part of the server. We could have lag. We could have issues. Give them a chance to figure it out. Make sure you use your in-game help. Send them your feedback. Let them know what's going wrong in the game. You know, don't be toxic. Don't be riding over there and cussing everybody out that, you know, this doesn't work or that doesn't work and, you know, fix your crap. No, guys. Let them know what issues you're having in the game, so that they can go ahead and try to address those issues, okay? Keep in mind, there's a lot of people throwing a lot of comments at them at the same time. So that's a lot to deal with, okay? You got a million different comments coming at you one time, and they're all different comments. You know, that can become an issue. But we'll talk about that comment in a little while. So hopefully they fix the matchmaking, and that takes care of it. And we'll just see how that all works, all right? Now, next thing we want to cover is maps. Not map, but maps. All right, with that S at the end, meaning more than one. We know we are getting the factory map, which has the green stuff inside of it. All right, the ooze, the kid, kind of looks like the rhyme gun. All right, kind of looks like that. Maybe that's what they use for the ammo. Who knows? But we have that map coming in, and on the 28th of December, which is just coming this week, we should be getting another map or another sneak peek at another map, plus a lot of stuff that they got coming down the pipe. So we'll be looking out on the 28th to take a look at that video. When it does come out, we'll go ahead and look it over. We'll watch it together, all right? And then we'll break that sucker down as well, all right? So the fact that we're going to be getting another map, and that did come up in the survey as well. That was something that they did talk about was, you know, maps. Do we like big maps? Do we like small maps? Do we like medium maps? And the majority of the people like the small maps, all right? We already have too many big maps in the game. And they kind of took that and they kind of ran with it just a little bit, all right? A little bit too far. They're like, well, how do we make a big map player-friendly? You know, a better player experience with a large map. All right, Pixonic. Bruh, really, man? You just asked us what we like. We just told you what we like. But here you are putting a twist on it and saying, well, how can we make something you don't like more likable? By not making it, all right? Stick to what we want. Stick to what we're asking you for. You know, it's one thing when you get 10,000 different comments and 10,000 different people are telling you different things. And I understand. It's kind of hard to keep everybody happy, okay? But when you got the vast majority telling you the same thing, all right? We all like peanut butter jelly. Don't go give us liver and onions, all right? Come on. You asking us what we want. We're telling you what we want. Don't put a twist on it. All right. We have enough of the curveballs. We don't need any more curveballs. So we are looking at a second map for sure, and potentially a third map down the line. We'll wait and see what they got to say about that. That is, the ball is in their court. But happy that we got those two. In my personal opinion, they owe us 3 for 2019 and 3 for 2019 and 2 for 2020. All right. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on just a little bit further down the line. And we're going to get into the Titans a little bit. All right. Paint jobs for the Titans should be coming. All right. This is the player, one of the players asking the questions. And if you did ask questions in the developer stream, you did win a few free Ao-Ming if they read your question out. Now, we should be getting some paint jobs. Paint jobs are always cool. Well, I guess we'll find different ways to dress these bad boys up. We'll let them do what they do. Okay. I'm not sure what I would like to see as far as paint jobs. I mean, I guess whatever they come up with. I think I would like for them to continue to do the player challenges where they allow the players to dress them up and let the players do the contest and let the players paint jobs, or let the players decide what those paints are going to look like. All right? Have the guys do the contest and then have the rest of the community judge them, and then we go from there. That's what I would like to see as far as the paint jobs. Now, as far as the Titans, other things that are going to be coming are the module slots, all right? The module slots are going to be opened up, or the module panel. We're going to have the passive modules, and most of those passive modules should be very similar to what we already have in the game, okay? This is what they said. Now, the active modules will not be activated, okay? And they will not have pilots and pilot skills. For people that are starting to get their feathers all ruffled up about modules, okay? Remember, they didn't say anything about modules. They said there would be no pilots, because we are the pilot, and there would be no pilot skills. So keep that in mind, guys. The passive modules are good to go. All right. I would hate to see active modules come to these bad boys. All right, because they're already big enough and bad enough as it is. So, what else do we got to talk about this? Yes, of course. I've been saving my platinum. All right, and I've been waiting because I was kind of predicting that the next wave of Titans were going to be coming very, very soon. All right, the next wave of weapons would be coming very, very soon. And sure enough, boys, weapons for the Titans and two new Titans are coming for 2020 and new weapons. All right, what kind of Titans are we going to get? All right, we don't know what we're going to get. It could be Spectre style, it could be Elite style, it could be an Ares style, it could be a giant Rhino. I mean, we don't know what we're going to get as far as that is concerned. What kind of weapons? Can be anything. Scourges, giant shotguns, flamethrowers, homing missiles, okay? Lock-on missiles. It can be more machine guns. It can be, anything. Redeemer style. I personally would like to see Scourges, and I would like to see shotguns. Please don't bring a giant shock train to this game. God almighty, have mercy. So, those of y'all that have been holding onto your platinum, you're going to be ready to go when this stuff comes, or you should. I know some people are buying platinum and just storing it. Now, maybe these two new Titans will come out, and one of these three, potentially the Ao-Ming, will still be the top dog of all the Titans that are out there. No problem. Now you're ready to go make a purchase. Select your weapons and start doing your upgrades, all right? Start catching up with the meta. But keep in mind, all right, every set of new bots that we have ever had has come in to replace the set that came before it. And that is just a trend that we have here in the WR. We know what it is. We've been through it. We've been playing this game for a lot of years. There are no surprises when it comes to that. Each new meta replaces the old meta, all right? Each new set of weapons gives the older stuff some type of nerf, all right? And that is just to make the new stuff more attractive. So be patient. Let's wait and see what we get, and then we'll judge it once it's all out in front of us and we got the paint on the canvas, all right? Now, speaking of modules, all right, and we were talking about modules right now, and this was one of the questions that came up from the players, all right? And the player was saying, phase shift is a problem in the game, and, can you nerf the phase shift? Well, they are talking about tweaking the phase shift, guys. All right. There is so much phase shift, and with the pilot skills ability, all right, you can have several phase shifts if you play it right. Now we have the Rayana or Ravana or Ravana or tomato, whatever it is, coming in. And that's going to have two phase shift with the sprint. All right. And then you're going to have your regular phase shift. And if you add the pilot ability, that's another phase shift. You're never going to see this bot. This bot is going to be in predator mode. All right. It's always going to be phase shifting out, which is going to be an issue for the game and a new style of frustration. So what they were talking about is, one, they are going to be tweaking the phase shift somewhat. Now, before anybody goes and starts getting all fired up, you didn't invest anything, guys, in a phase shift, all right? You didn't purchase it with gold or cash. You did not spend any silver or time to upgrade it. It is an active module, and the active modules can be pulled from the game at any given time the developers see fit, all right? They reserve the right on those active modules to do that, and because, one, they didn't cost us a damn thing to get a hold of. So if they see something creating a ruckus, chances are it could possibly be tweaked or removed, all right? And that doesn't just go for that. It goes for anything. But that is something we should not be complaining about, because phase shift is ridiculously everywhere. So on that note, let's go ahead and cover... Let me go over my notes real quick, guys. Yes, let's go ahead and come back and let's start talking about another thing that was brought up, and that was the lag. And lag is something we've had a problem with for quite some time, all right? And we talked about this on this channel, all right? We're talking about device lag, Wi-Fi lag, and server lag. And when you know the server lag is when you're fighting somebody, there's a slight pause, and then that guy is halfway across the map the next time you see him. That is your server lag, okay? Now they're talking about addressing their servers and putting some work into them, and I don't know what they do over there as far as those servers are concerned. But you got some new games that have just come out, and there's no lag on them, little to nothing. So we need to catch up to par. This is one of the top games out there in the meta, all right, as far as fighting games, all right. It needs to keep up with everything else that's coming out. So the fact that they're looking into the lag now is refreshing, because it's an issue that we've been having for a very long time, and in every update, the lag or issues seem to be just a little bit worse. So they are going to take a look at it, or they are going to be working on it, is a plus to all of us. I don't know what they got to do. You know what? Buy a shitload of RAM, throw it in there. I don't know. Do whatever you got to do, Pixel. All right, we're gonna support you on that one, because we all want to get back to this game. We want to get back to earning our silver, playing the game, having fun, hanging out with our boys. The camaraderie is what brought us here. I mean, the game is what brought us here. The camaraderie is what keeps us here. All right, and you need to find ways to make the game more enjoyable by bending into what the players are asking for, all right? Fix the economy, fix the matchmaking, fix the lag, all right? Now, are we going to complain about something else? Hell yeah, because we're players. Players are always going to be complaining about something, all right? But the three main issues, all right? The three big issues are those. And when you have, like I said, we're going to be complaining about this, that, or the other. But those are going to be scattered complaints, and they're going to be conflicting with other players, all right? I don't like the Ao-Jun. Well, I don't like the Leech, and I think this needs a buff, and I think that needs a nerf, and this needs to be faster, and that needs to be slower. Okay, those are minor complaints. But when you have the vast majority telling you, fix this, fix that, and fix the other, all right, that is something that you got to focus on and listen to. And with that being said, I think we've covered just about everything. I don't want to drag this out any longer than I have to. One thing that I am very, very happy about is the fact that we are going to finally merge these servers, and we're finally going to get to face off against the badasses of iOS and have a lot of fun, and have new clan members coming in from iOS, and iOS are going to get new clan members from Android, and we should have a whole bunch of more clans and squads and stuff like this. So looking forward to all of that. Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. Also, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff we're going to have coming up. And if you did like this video, guys, knock the hell out of that like. I really do appreciate it, and it does help me out. And until we talk again, boys and girls, this is Islander, signing out.